All right, guys, Gen X, my top 20 list, my top 20 Gen X mottos. If you're like me, I'm almost 60. Gen X, we learned how to get stuff done, didn't we? Whole different generation, the best generation. All right, guys, I got a list here. I'm going to read them. Here we go. My number one thing on my list, Gen X, we learned how to fix stuff. We didn't just go buy something new, right? If you were like me and you spent your days out riding a bicycle, your chain popped off, your chain broke, you got a flat tire, your handlebars, they got stripped. Guys, we had access to our dad's tools or our granddad's tools. We were fixing stuff when we were 5, 6 years old. Gen X, the best generation. Number two, don't make it harder than it has to be. Don't make it harder. I think a lot of kids these days could learn from that. Sometimes they overcomplicate stuff. Bring it down. Make it basic, right? All right, number three, we're Gen X. We don't give a crap about what other people think. We really don't. And that's the way it should be. You just get on with your life. You be a good person. You do a good thing. You don't have to worry about the drama, all the stuff that's going on in the world. You just focus on you and your family. You go from there. Number four, Gen X. We don't lose our stuff when things go sideways. When stuff goes bad, we realize it's bad and we just go from there. Some people these days, these younger kids, something doesn't go their way, they flip out. They're all out of sorters. Not Gen X. We don't lose our stuff. Number five, this is a kind of a neat one. We were born in an analog world, but we learned to learn, adapt, and live in a digital world. Like really. Guys, I'm coming to you now with an iPhone, God knows what number, on a stand. I'm trying to make you a YouTube video. And here I am, a kid who played outside with a baseball mitt and an old ball. You know what I mean? We know how to do both. I think we had it best. We grew up when times were simple, and nowadays, what the world's like. It's a different world. So I think we were lucky with that. This one's a big one. This one's a big one to me. Number six, we've been 30-something since we were 12 years old. You know what I mean? Come on, guys. How many of you were like me? We used to walk to school by ourselves, or maybe with your sister. We'd come home from school, let ourselves in, fix ourselves some food, take care of the dog. We'd do adult responsibilities when we were 10, 11, 12 years old. That's what I mean. These kids today, they're like, oh, we're big. Nah. We were living that mature world when we were 10 or 12 years old, right, guys? All right. Number seven. Sorry about that. Number seven. This one's huge. If you didn't win, you lost. Yeah, that's right. There were no participation trophies, not for Gen X. That helped us understand what winning meant. You know what I mean, guys? I mean, I have kids. We have 3 kids. They grew up through this generation now, but we taught them. If you didn't win, you weren't fast enough. You worked harder to be faster. If you didn't get the best grade in class, didn't mean that you also still didn't do good, but you just didn't win. If you didn't win, you learned how to get better, how to do better, how to be better at what you were doing. This participation trophy stuff is just making everybody soft. It really is. You have respect for people when you lose. You want to be the top guy on the block. It makes you work harder. I firmly believe in that one. This one's important to me. Number 8, Gen X. We grew up in the MacGyver generation. MacGyver. You guys remember him, right? Guys, to this day, I tell you, if I got a little tool bag, if I've got a hammer, a pair of vice grips, a straight screwdriver, a roll of duct tape, I can fix anything. Fix anything. MacGyver, you watch that show? If you didn't, you should make time to go back. MacGyver could fix anything. That's our generation. It was a how-to. We just got busy and got it done. MacGyver, big role model. All right, guys. Here's number 9. We read books, not just the internet. Seriously. I used to go to the library a lot when I was a kid. My mom took me to the library all the time. We couldn't afford, magazines and books. Public library was free. And here's a little side note to this whole Gen X motto list. That's where I learned about investing, going to the library. That's why I'm 59, sitting here reading you this list and trying to make a YouTube channel, because I was lucky. I learned about an IRA when I was 21 years old. So thanks to my mom. Anyway, that's another story. All right, if you're enjoying this, guys, please tap the like button, consider subscribing. I work hard to try to make good videos to keep you entertained, bring you, the retirement point of view from an older guy. All right, guys, I think we're on number 10 now. We were the last generation that truly respected our parents. And even though they were hard on us, you know what I mean? Like, not that some younger kids don't respect you, but I see it out there. There's a lot of no respect going on. But we did. If you didn't respect your parents, you probably got to, that's right. They let you know. They weren't afraid to let you know. That's how we raised our kids. You got to respect your parents. I think we were the last one that truly respected them. Even when they gave us grief, you understood why. That's what taught us the difference between right and wrong, right? That's what I believe. All right, guys. Number 11, the younger generation, with older people like us, Gen X, they think we have a problem with authority. I don't have a problem with authority. I just got a problem with BS. You know what I mean? Like, you're either right or you're wrong. Things are up or they're down. It's not authority. We just grew up at a time when logic was king. If you ask me, nowadays it seems like most stuff's illogical. The way people think and, they deduct reasoning, that makes no sense to me. I'm in the wrong generation. Go figure. All right, guys, we're up to number 11. All right. This is a good one. We lived in a time when cursive handwriting was not a foreign language to kids. Right? Right? Yeah. We used to have to write. I remember, man. I went to Catholic elementary school. We had those little, like, books that you had to practice. You had to write a sentence. My name is Edward Bauer. You'd have to write that stuff like 5, 10 times. You'd practice your handwriting. You'd practice your signature. You'd practice writing sentences in English, forming paragraphs and structure. Nowadays, you're lucky you're going to find a kid that knows how to write his name. Nowadays, you just, tap the pad and you write in cursive. It's the world we're living in. I'm not going to hold it against the kids. It's not their fault. That's what they're being taught. But we know cursive language wasn't a foreign language. It's like the joke. I'm going to do a little side note now. How do you stop a younger generation from stealing your car? Buy a manual. Nobody knows how to drive stick shift anymore. You know what I mean? It's true. It's sad. Anyway, number 13. We didn't have to have TikTok to teach us stupid stuff. TikTok, whatever videos are out. You'll see some crazy videos. We didn't need TikTok. We had Evel Knievel. That's right, guys. Who else out there was a huge Evel Knievel fan? Leave the comment. Oh, man, I did. We rode BMX bikes. We used to take old car tires, stack them up, put a piece of plywood on them, and we'd come flying down the hill, take that bike up in the air, and boom, land that bike, and we'd break shit. We'd break stuff, and then we'd fix it. Anyway, Evel Knievel, big role model, guys, right? All right, number 14. We are the last generation who will know how to survive if stuff goes wrong with technology. You know what I'm talking about. Oh my God, the Wi-Fi's down. Hey Dad, the TV doesn't work. I can't get it on the right channel. Hey Dad, it doesn't matter what it is. And I'm not just to put that on my kids, your kids, whoever. Technology doesn't work. We would just get going, right? Just keep going. That's a big deal with Gen X. We knew how to survive because we didn't have technology. We had these and we had our friends. All right, number 15. Probably you, I can completely rebuild a cassette tape. Yeah, man. Remember when music was just on cassette tapes? Let's say you had a junky player. You didn't have the high dollar Techniques one or whatever that model was in the day. And your cassette got like jumbled up in the machine. You pulled it out. Oh, God forbid you had to rewind it or the thing broke and you had to tape it. Number 15, I can completely rebuild a cassette tape. Number 16, Gen X, we can deal with adversity. We don't completely lose our stuff when stuff goes sideways. You know what I mean? Like you have a complete emergency. I really think we're used to growing up when stuff didn't go right a lot. But it's just what happened, guys. And you just deal with it. You figured out, all right, hang on. Let's regroup. Let's make sure we're good. Anybody hurt, anybody bleeding? Bandage that up. And then, hey, let's form a plan and let's go forward. That's something that's sorely missing in this generation. So give yourself credit out there. You learn how to deal with adversity. This one's a big one, number 17. Big one. We did the best with what we had. That's right. We did the best with what we had. Guys, I come from a low-income family. We didn't have, nowadays kids get everything. I spoil my kids, I'm not going to lie. And we try to do the best for them. That's just human nature, I think. But back then, we weren't worried that we didn't have as much as that guy up the street or that girl over there had prettier hair than me. We did the best with what we had. That's right, and I'm proud of that one. Learn that one this day. You got to teach that one to our kids. All right, guys, number 18. This is a good one. This one's true for me. When it rained outside, we still played outside. That's right. I mean, my God, schools nowadays. Oh, there's going to be some snow flurries. Schools are closed. Are you kidding me? I remember blizzards that came and I still went to school. I had to walk just to get to the bus because I had to take 2 buses to get there. And I went in the area where I went, it was in Baltimore City. Man, you had to go to a city high school. Them things never closed. So yeah, I played outside when it rained and I'm proud of it. Number 19, I'll figure it out. I always do. And then if not, I don't care. It's because we're Gen X. We figure it out. It's kind of how I started this video. Gen X, we get stuff done, right? Gen X, we just figure it out. That's part of how you grew up. It's part of what we know. It's part of what we love. It's part of life, right? We just figure it out. And this one's a good one, guys. I'm going to wrap it up with number 20. How many of you remember this one like I do? We come home when the street light goes on. That's right. That's what my mom used to tell me. We'd be like, go outside and blow the stink off yourself. That's what they used to tell me. Basically, like, get out of my house, you're driving me crazy. But we'd all come home when the street lights came on. That was our signal, guys. God bless Gen X. Hey, guys, like I said before, if you like this video, you enjoyed the stuff I talked about, that makes me smile. I remember these things growing up, and now I kind of reminisce. Made me think about it and decide to make a video. Again, tap a like button, consider subscribing. Appreciate you watching, I really do. Be kind to people out there. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. All right, guys, love you. Have a great day.